such a wonderful day, ayy. It's such a wonderful day, ayy. It's such a wonderful day, ayy. It's such a wonderful day. You know I got all the punches. It's like I'm catching a fade. I'm heading right to the money. I'm heading right where you came. It's such a wonderful day, ayy. It's such a wonderful day, ayy. It's such a wonderful day, ayy. It's such a wonderful day.
You're a different person now, aren't you?
I don't know if I am or not. I don't want to be the person I was, but I don't know, change comes in time. Change comes really in time.
Lit is a big in it, bitch. Diamonds fight, swinging like this. Look how they hitting it, bitch. They told me, hey, I need to focus real quick on the phone. Babe, you feeling that shit? I don't think I'm feeling that shit. Bitch, I'm trying to get lit. I'm finna roll up a split. I'm finna break down the split. I done put sherbet in it. I told my girl I'ma stop. I told my mama I'm going legit. They tryna pour up a phone. Fuck it, let's pour up a fifth. Bitch, I'm tryna get lit. I came to burn down the house. I came to smoke that bitch out. I'm coming straight in the mouth. I send them straight out of town. Nigga play games out of bounds. I'm so in love with the cheese. I went and married a cow. Nigga been down for whatever. Nigga ride down on the whip. I just can't smoke on whatever. Mimosa with sherbet tastes better. Baby head was red, she so clever. In the trap, I might start up a special. I got bitches on bitches who help her. She gon' rock cause she just pop that tip. I put it back in cruise. I told her I love how she look. And she got the most fabulous boobs. Look at me, I'm a man on the move. I get high as the man on the moon. I know my do's and don'ts. In a way that I don't do my do's. Bitch, I'm trying to get lit. Lit is a big in it, bitch. Diamonds fight, swinging like this. Look how they hitting it, bitch. They told me, hey, I need to focus real quick on the phone. Babe, you feeling that shit? I don't think I'm feeling that shit. Bitch, I'm trying to get lit. I'm finna roll up a split. I'm finna break down the split. I done put sherbet in it. I told my girl I'ma stop. I told my mama I'm going legit. They tryna pour up a phone. Fuck it, let's pour up a fifth. Bitch, I'm tryna get lit. I just thumped to a 10. Baby in love with the perks. Only one that she take is the 10s. Beat it up, she took it on the chin. My money could talk it with green. Rolling the blunts and be smoking. Niggas think I'm in hell in the wind. Sleeping for seconds again. I been scratching my palms, stacking that paper, and I ain't got nothing to lend. I been drinking more wet, not no gin. Drop a coupe and go fast as the wind. Got them gone and we just got them in. Sitting back and reloading the gin. Mama told me to keep it a bend. It's time to eat on the stove. Ran out of woods and bottles. Hit the stove just to real up on more. What the net is, you call me the cord. She smoking all mine and all yours. No going back, only forward. Only back, we're reversing that forward. Bitch, I'm trying to get lit. Lit is a big in it, bitch.
Diamond fighting, swinging like Tyson. Look how they hitting it, bitch. They told me that. I need to focus. Yeah, you feeling this shit?
Hey, Running Kane, it's a dope ass song. Oh yeah, out there for real. Broke down the bridges to get back. AK came with a kickback. Ain't got no money, I don't chit chat. I don't want the pussy with a lift at. Blood front of me, a whole 6-pack. Sold us in the old just to get back. Pay what you owe cause I need that. With the VVS stone with my wrist set. When I get back, I'ma hit that. When I get back, hey, I need that. I click clack just to get back. I post up, the crack set. Push your shit back, fuck with my sack. Film your bitch, I might lag. Talk your shit, up my strap. Shit I can't, I'm fat.
I ain't with the argument of the chit chat. Could got a car and go split.
Bet a nigga run your real click clack. Up that gun, bet you get back. Got a bitch screaming y'all like a Kit Kat. Know the brain race, never with the knick-knack. Knick-knack, Cadillac, cut the hell out of that shooting that rap on the cabin pad. Me gang coming like men in black. Looking forward with the gat with a mule back. The coupe that I cop, I tinted that. So they whip on the block, I put 10 in that. You flash, you flop, you rented that. You love her twat, I been in that. Dope, you wop, so I'm ending that. When it comes to the guap, I can swim in that.
Get back. Fell off at the get back. If the money talking, that chit chat. I knock you off, nigga, get back. Know some B's, they be big and back. Know some C's, they be kicking cat. Know some G's, they be getting gas. Know some V's, really living like that.
Yo! Broke down the bridges to get back. AK came with a kickback. Ain't been no money, I don't chit chat. I don't want the pussy with a lip set. Blood front of me, a whole 6-pack. Sold this in the old just to get back. Pay what you owe, cause I need that. Put the VVS
K-Pack, brought that back. Shit, they rap, I did that. Get the bitch, I'm a nutsack. She get you close, I'ma charge that hoe. I ain't tryna wreck your household. We ain't want the ball head hoe. Just ran through a truckload. 2 days, man, all that gone. Kickback, nigga smoking all that strong. 2 whole days, catching all these cones. My nigga out of town, so I'm working his phone. Get your act going down, tryna work in my song. You do a nigga 10, so I'm working my loan. Hair running cane, it's a dope ass song. Good dope, don't let long. Nigga got stretches, $20 play, I catch it. Never say down my necklace, all VVS's. Now niggas wanna respect it. Came on front selling 7s in a white shit. I'll never go back, you can bet it. I'll never turn back on my wrist. That bitch got a nigga rich. Goddamn dead bitch hit. Damn, I'm talking this shit. Don't know nigga talking like this. Broke down the bridge just to get back. AK came with a kickback. Ain't been no money on chit chat. I don't want the pussy with a lip set. Plug front of me a whole 6-pack. Sold this in the O just to get back. Pay what you owe cause I need that. Put the VVS stone with my wrist set. When I get back, I'ma hit that. When I get back, hey, I need that. I click clack just to get back. I post up with a crack set. Push your shit back. Fuck with my sack. Pimp your bitch out my lag. Talk your shit up my strap. Shit I kick, nothing but fat.
Let's go, turn that shit up, man.
I did it again. You know I had to teach these hoes a lesson.
Bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't fuck him like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't suck his dick and make his toes curl up like me.
Nope.
Should've been a little wiser.
Yeah.
Now you have to watch behind you. Cause you've awakened the beast and it's shots fired. Bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't fuck him like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't suck his dick and make his toes curl up like me.
Nope.
Should've been a little wiser.
Yeah.
Now you have to watch behind you. Cause you've awakened the beast and it's shots fired. You're about to feel misery.
Yeah.
Told you don't fuck with me.
Huh.
Try to jump on my wave,
Bitch.
but bitch you got lots to see.
Dang.
Came up in record time.
Yeah.
Guess it's my time to shine.
It's mine.
You'll try to do anything
Why?
to get in between my grind. As you pray on my downfall, just know that I'll stand tall. You might just go AWOL. These shots you can knock all. Don't swerve into my lane. Be careful what you say, or you will see today and say my we don't play. You think you should stay low, cause I stay on go mode. I dress up in black clothes and kicking your front door. Surprise when that gun burst. You might wanna think first. I'll hit you where it hurts, but your mom in the dirt. Bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't fuck him like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't suck his dick and make his toes curl up like me.
Nope.
Should've been a little wiser.
Yeah.
Now you have to watch behind you. Cause you've awakened the beast and it's shots fired. Bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't fuck him like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't suck his dick and make his toes curl up like me.
Nope.
Should've been a little wiser.
Yeah.
Now you have to watch behind you. Cause you've awakened the beast and it's shots fired. I think you should give up.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna get worse. You know, all these germs spreading because I guess too many people ain't clean, man. That's just how it is. But yeah, man. I'm still working this song, "Make It Bounce," and it's like you know, it's 500K right now, so I'm still trying to build up on it. You know, of course, I done got a few calls from labels, but I'm talking about like, you know, when I say something about a partnership, they pretty much say I'm gonna call you back. So you know, once they talking about working something out or some kind of negotiation, I mean, you just can't basically like sign whatever they put in your face, or to kind of be like a situation like Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, you assign some get put in your face, and you just pretty much be like fucked in the end. Even if you are like a good artist and can and sell plenty of records or whatever, like they'll freeze you, and it don't even matter. They'll throw you away because they always feel like they can do the same thing to another artist. So you got to be careful, man. And actually, I remember when Irv Gotti was saying, he was like he said something about like sign. He said sign a bullshit contract. He said sell 1 million records and like I guess go in the office and tear up the contract and say let's renegotiate. But I mean, it's possible for them to do that, but you know, I just it's pretty much it's kind of dumb because you know it'll be it's pretty much still up to them if they want to renegotiate. They can just throw you away and put their money into somebody else after you done made all their money under that bullshit contract that you signed. So you got to be careful, man. Don't sign anything they put in your face. So stay independent until they coming at you with the right numbers. And yeah, these uh these open mics too. I kind of chilled out on the open mics because a lot of times it's like it don't be nobody there a lot of times. So and you definitely want to go to the ones that like giving out prizes, whether it's like an interview or photo shoot or something like that. So you got to be real careful with that. You don't just want to be spreading yourself thin and wasting you know plenty of time that you could be putting it into somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? So just keep grinding, man. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. I'm still sticking with this song, and my yeah my next single is probably gonna be like it's like a R&B vibe. So I gotta find the right singer, but I know it's like once I heard the beat and it's just like I can't stop listening to it, man. It's going crazy. It's an R&B vibe. I'm looking for probably like a female singer. I already done wrote the verses, wrote the hook. I just gotta lay it down. So that's probably gonna be the next song I'm gonna push. But I've been hearing too, you know, my song Nothing. You know, people were saying maybe I should put a video out for that. So you know, people loving that too. So I might end up doing that. And I definitely want to get like some get a phone line because I be having these stories about what's going on with me. I know it's a lot of other crazy stories like where people been fighting and all that. And actually, you know, it was like when I first started driving. I remember this driver. He told me he was like he was in training and like you know he arguing with his co-driver or whatever. So he driving and he was like he said next thing you know, man, he said the co-driver jumped up and started beating on him while he was driving. He was like he said he told the guy, he said get all you can, motherfucker, because when I pull this motherfucker over, I'm about to get your ass. So he finally pulled over the 18 wheeler or whatever. So by that time, the guy hopped out and ran down the road. And he said he popped his knife and he started running up behind the dude. And he was like, He said a little up the road. He said the only thing that saved the guy that he was like it was a state trooper just sitting on the side of the road. He was like that's the only reason he didn't cut him. But I got plenty of stories like that, man. Like even if you get like a new driver, they'll be telling you, to drive this way, drive that way. I always cut that shit short, and I'll be like, look, man, I'm gonna drive the fuck I want to drive. Like, leave me alone. So if you don't want to drive with me, I don't give a damn. But I don't play all that talking to me and saying all this shit. Like you can chill on that. And actually too, yeah. Like when I first started too, I remember I was in Laredo, Texas, right? So my trainer, he went inside and he was watching a movie. So some guy came up to the truck and he said, look, man, he said, yeah, I want to get some immigrants across the board. And I'm like, I said, look, man, here go my trainer number. I just wanted the guy to get out of my face or whatever. So next thing you know, my trainer, he came back and he said, you gave out my number? You gave out my number? And I was like, look, dude, I just wanted the guy to get out of my face. So he looking all angry. So we driving down the road, and he said, talk to my wife, man. And I'm like, what? Like, it's like, no, I don't want to talk to her. So he's like, talk to my, like, he just got real crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I just got the phone. I ain't hear nothing she said. And I gave her back the phone. So we drove a little bit down the road. And then he said, he stopped the truck. He said, get the fuck out of my truck. I said, man, I ain't going nowhere. I said, you gonna take me where you got me from. So we drove to the drop yard or whatever. So he go in there, right? So he go in the drop yard. So I hear him talking to the guy at the desk. He was like, he said, yeah, man, this guy gave him out my number. He gonna get me pulled over and they gonna check my truck like extra hard or whatever. So I'm like, I was like, so I just go back to the truck. I'm sitting in the truck. So he grabbed my luggage and he started throwing it. He started throwing my luggage at the door. So when he did that, the luggage actually hit me. So I turned around like I super socked his head, like bam. So his head hit the bunk bed, and he turned around and his nose and shit was bleeding. So I'm young as fuck. I was like, yeah, motherfucker. I was like, D up, motherfucker. So I'm going crazy, like I'm kind of blacking out or whatever. So I'm like D up. So he wouldn't get off the truck. So I'm trying to get back on the truck. And when I'm trying to get back on the truck, he start kicking in the doorway. So he kicking in the doorway. So I was just like, fuck it, like I just chill. So he finally got off the truck. And he ran into the building. So the first thing I do, I call my folks. I'm like, yeah, I'm saying I got into a fight with my train or whatever. And I'm like, I said like then I'm talking to him. And I'm like, yeah, I think he called the police. So by the time I finished talking to them, the police pull up. So they like, what happened, man? So, I tell them, I'm like, I was like, yeah, some guy came up to me and I just gave him my number or whatever. And he was like, cause he was like, yeah, the police was like, yeah, he said you was trying to smuggle people across the border. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, this ain't even my truck. That don't even make sense. And I told him, I was like, yeah, he did hit me first, look. And they was like, well, you don't have no bruises. I said, look at me, man, I'm dark, bro. Like, I'm not finna get no bruises. Like, it's hard to hell to bruise me or whatever. And it was a white cop and a black cop, so they looked at each other. And then they went over there and started talking. So they was like, they said, we ain't taking you to jail. He said, but you gotta get off this truck, man. So I was like, all right. So he started throwing my stuff on the ground while they were standing there, but I couldn't do that because they were standing there. So he threw all my shit off the truck, and by that time, one of my partners hit me too. My nigga Jesus had hit me. He was like, "What's up, bro?" He'll hit me up randomly. He was like, "What's up, bro?" He said, "What's going on?" So I told him what happened. And I'm like, I said, bro, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get home. This dude that kicked me out the truck. So he said, look, man, he was like, they can buy you a ticket. They can buy the ticket for you and just send a number. So I'm like, cool, because I was broke anyway. So I called my dad. He bought the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Sent me the number. But my truck, the bus didn't come until the morning. So I slept at the bus station, and then I ended up taking off that morning, and I went back to Tuscaloosa, man. And I was gonna continue to drive with them, but I called them and I told them, and they was like, I told them what happened. They was like, oh, I don't believe you. He wouldn't do anything like that. Cause a lot of them be calling you stupid, or anytime you mess up, you'll get some people that talk to you crazy as hell, man. So that's the kind I had. But after that, I started driving local, and I end up I went back on the road a couple times, but I'm back local now, and still trying to grind this music. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of me. My first story of driving or whatever. But I pretty much just seen the whole country. You don't really get to enjoy it, but you pretty much see everything. And then you hear all them stories about people you pull over and people try to break in your truck and kill you. Cause one of the first stories I heard was when we was over the road, the guy was telling me he was a driver had got killed on the side of the road. And I'm thinking he hauling TVs or computers or something, but he was like, yeah, he was hauling potatoes. I was like, God damn. So no matter what you hauling, man, somebody can be after you. And another story too, I was in Chattanooga. So this one I was a hot shot, right? So I pulled into a parking lot and to go to sleep. So next thing I know, some dude pull up, and he was like, he said, hey man, can I? He was like, you got some jumper cables? I was like, no man. I was like, I got some in my car, but not in this truck. And he was like, he said, appreciate it. So another guy pulled up. He was like, I'm trying to help him. And he was like, I know you're trying to be cautious, but I don't usually help nobody. But I was like, I don't have none, man. I said, you probably think I'm trying to act funny, but I ain't got them. So I hop in the back to go to sleep, and it probably was 11. So 3 o'clock, the police knocked at my window, and they was like, he said, hey, he said, man, I'm sorry to bother you. He said, but have you seen anybody? And I was like, I said, well, I just seen it was a white guy asking me for some jumper cable, that's it. And he said, well, he was with another guy. He said, actually, he got stabbed down the street. And he said, we can't find the other guy. And I was like, what? That kind of scared the shit out of me or whatever. So he was like, yeah, we can't find the other guy. He said, so if you see anybody bloody or anything, he said, don't approach him. Just give us a call. But, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry for bothering you or whatever. He said, you can go back to sleep. And usually if you in a parking lot, they could tell you to move, but he was just cool. He just let me go back to sleep. But I always, I had my shit on me anyway. But I still couldn't go back to sleep. I was just kind of I was up probably for about 3 hours before I did. Then I ended up falling asleep, and I slept probably about 2 more hours and woke back up. But it's dangerous out on this road, man. Somebody always trying to rob you or get you. But it's just like that, man. It's dangerous. If you ain't dealing with the weather, I said you dealing with people who trying to get you, or somebody pretending they stranded and asking you for money. So you always see that. And them old lot lizards, you see them too a lot. But yeah, man, I really wanted to co-host because it's like, I think it's better when a female do like the current news or whatever, and you can give your opinion. And then I wanna talk about that too, because a lot of, I guess, the mainstream artists is like you can't really be honest about how you feel about anything, man. Just like Dwayne Wade's son. And like I got one of them old school dads who say faggot and all this type of stuff. Like he one of them dudes who just say that or whatever. So it's just like a lot of guys, like when you hear them talk, they kind of always like they embracing it. And I was like, most, I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I was taught to hate like a certain group of people, but my dad was like, we don't play shit like that. Don't have no gay men around me. Like that's how he was. That's how I was raised. So I just think it's kind of strange that don't nobody in the industry talk like that. It's like mostly everybody's saying, oh, that's good, that's cool. Like I don't really get that. But that's crazy, man. But what should I talk about now, man? This oh, it's all. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna probably start well, I'm gonna start booking interviews and probably coming up with packages for artists. So I'll be putting that up real soon on my page. So y'all look out for that. It's probably gonna be like some real good prices. And I definitely want to set up my own my open mic myself, like where an artist can like win something and all that, like to kind of help people out, man, and network too. And I've been hitting up other artists, like trying to network, and then a lot of people don't even answer back. And what's so crazy, these artists, like I be like, you be shaking their hands and speaking to them at the open mics, then you'll hit them up about networking, then it's nothing. But at the same time, people doing that, it's like when your shit really take off, then it switch up. Even though you don't really need them for nothing, you just trying to network, and when you take off, it's like that's when they gonna be inboxing you. But I just say, man, keep that same energy. If you ain't trying to respond now, don't respond later. You get what I'm talking about? So y'all keep that same energy, man. Yeah, they got a new system they got here at atlwebradio, so they kind of fixing the tweaks and all that stuff in here. But I definitely like the setup, man. So I think this gonna take off. I just got to get my crew together. So once I get this crew together, I think I'm definitely gonna do numbers, especially on YouTube. So y'all fuck with it, man. But I'm enjoying it right now. I'm pretty much in the learning process of everything. Just really figuring out how to record and stuff like that and set everything up. But I definitely want to get some beautiful females in here for the audience to look at. They definitely got to have personality. And I'm sure, some of them even be pushing their own product or brand, so that'll be good for everybody across the board. They pushing their brand, they pushing this brand, so that's definitely gonna be a good thing. All right, we gonna get y'all back to what we was we're playing. What was it, like Barbie Queen, I think?
Don't try to act all tough.
Don't do it.
Like pussy, you'll get fucked.
Yeah.
Life ending abrupt. Don't let this face fool you.
Don't do it.
I'll make you break in news.
So fast.
Your whole life you can't lose.
Real quick.
Ain't scared to wear them blues. I'm dripping in diamonds, I'm laughing, you're crying. The heart of a lion while inside you're dying. You're burning with jealousy, acting so foolishly, wishing that you were me, plucking you like a flea. Come in your zone and take over your throne. Reap what you've sown, your true colors have shown. Scared little bitch, the first chance you will snitch, so I'll empty the clip and leave no evidence. Bitch can't do it like me.
Nope.
Bitch can't fuck him like me.
Nope.
Bitch can't suck his dick and make his toes curl up like me. Should've been a little wiser. Now you have to watch behind you. Cause you've awakened the beast and it's shots fired.
What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, I know about loss. Yeah, I know about loss. Fuck a real street boss. Cause they know about loss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, I know about loss. Yeah, I know about loss. Yeah, I know about loss. Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, they know about loss. Diamonds, they floss. Diamonds, they floss. Gas and smoke. Gas and smoke. Eat with bosses. Talking about I lost. Remember, nigga, we was starving. Now a nigga eating pasta. Shrimp steak and the lobster. Baby, the trap, my office. But instead we cost. The street come with losses. Nigga will hate, yeah, they niggas will cross. Nigga set you up and be a damn partner. I'ma hit the nigga, hit him with a chopper. I remember them dollars. She say my dog cause I give her no holler. I'm a dog with diamonds on my collar. Lay down with fleas and you'll have more problems. I ain't tryna have no fucking whole problem. Took some lost, can't show my damn partner. Crying tears cause I know I got it all. Street fucked up, but that's how you solve. Rhymes gotta make up for the losses. Wrong person, yeah, the shit might cost. Rest in peace to the nigga I lost. Rest in peace to the jury I bought. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, I know about loss. Yeah, I know about loss. Fuck a real street boss. Cause they know about loss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, I know about loss. Yeah, I know about loss. Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, they know about loss. Nigga get money and stay out the way. Keep that candy nigga on and off the stage. I'm a hustler, I sell lemonade. These niggas don't want me to make it okay. I'ma show your ass how to get paid. And fuck these bad bitches along the way. Yeah, I know about loss. A nigga will cross you for a couple dollars. Cut him out of tea, had to take my damn line up. Now I'm sitting back watching money pile up. Smoking on it, don't give me more power. The niggas get a scrap and get more power. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, I know about loss. Yeah, I know about loss. Fuck a real street boss. Cause they know about loss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. What you know about loss? Fuck a real street boss. Yeah, I know about loss. Yeah, I know about loss. Fuck a real street boss. Cause they know about loss. Yeah.
I pay a bad bitch through her school via love. 1,000 bands is not enough. Ooh, she just got played. I hop out the Porsche and hop right on the stage. I'm leaving you dry because we not the same. My phone blowing up and ignoring all racks in my hands, yeah. Got racks in my hands. Ooh, you say you my man, but I like a fan. Ooh, I do what I want, you do what you can. Ooh, with all these bands, I feel like the man. Ooh, damn, but ooh, what you say? Ooh, what you say? I need Marcella, my cash need a rate. Ooh, what you say? Ooh, what you say? I got a couple of bands in the safe. Ooh, what you say? Ooh, what you say? I might just fuck your bitch in a race. Ooh, what you say? Ooh, what you say? I need Marcella, my cash need a rate.
Never felt alive before. Caught up in my mind, I've been dying slow. Whoa. One day I just got to know why I'm here and why the fuck am I hiding for? Like, ooh, don't let them get through to you. Stay true and you will find the reason you stay up at night. Like, whoa, you know how it goes. Voices in my head, yeah, they always do the most. I swear I know I don't got a home, and even if I did, I'd probably run away alone. I swear right now, nothing matters. I've been getting so high that it feel like we on Saturn. Fucking with these bitches, yeah, that's one hell of a pattern. And time is of the essence, I ain't in, I'm moving backwards. I be shooting for these constellations, but the money talking like a conversation. When these bitches around me, I just want them naked. I spend every single day just contemplating what's right, what's wrong, my life, this song. Can't die cause I'm too strong. Every now and then I wanna give up, but I just know I gotta keep my head up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, don't let them get through to you. Stay true and you will find the reason you stay up at night. Like, whoa, tryna find myself, but the world getting cold, my dear. I know that's just how it goes. Hate me when I'm here, but probably miss me when I'm gone. I swear right now, man, it's speed race, and I got my nightmares on replay 24/7. And they talking about me, I'ma let them. I'm just happy I ain't who they mention. Maybe one day they gon' get the message, yeah. Don't let them get through to you. Stay true and you will find the reason you stay up at night. Like, whoa, caught up in my mind, I'm still. One day I just got to know why I'm here, motherfucking my heart for.
Yeah, just give me line one time. Yeah. Create, nigga. Michael Jackson move off of these fuck niggas. Yeah. Yeah. I need a ride, I couldn't get a ride. Uber got all of my money. Just to survive, to see my little child. My baby can't see me struggling. Now she don't owe me nothing. But since I'm up and don't having shit, my daughter deserve her own scholarship. From protection to younger, got 30 sticks. Yeah, I'm in love with the hustle of the grind. I put the heart behind both of them. Hustle hard, grind hard, yeah. Tired of punching time card, yeah. I had to play that little hand out with dealt. Some stuff got me feeling myself. So official, all I need is a realm. She thinks she unsafe, it up to the left. I remember having sleep for dinner. Copping all the motherfucking runners. Trying to go and see my little baby. Look, got these bitches driving me crazy. Look, Rolling all these blood got me faded. Drinking all this liquor got me wasted. Look, diamond black and white, them bitch racist. Two bitches think they adjacent. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. I had to walk, I didn't have a whip. Where I wanna stay, I can pay the rent. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. You can't borrow this, you can't borrow that. Boy, you was here when I was upset. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. Where I wanna stay, I can pay the rent. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. They mad cause I'm up and don't have a shit. You can't borrow this, you can't borrow that. Boy, you was there when I was upset. I remember selling all my shit out the crib just for my daughter to have it for Christmas. I hope a nigga listening. The games, the flats, the pistols, the clothes, the shoes, the laptops. Can't fuck with these niggas cause they flip-flop. My shit don't put it in a Ziploc. ETO take them to the tip top. I remember copping ounces from Texas just to go pay my rent. Bad bitch laying on me, I don't even like her. She just wanna fit, I just wanna fuck. Told her, bitch, what's up, look. I can't even get a trust look until a nigga came up, until a nigga came up. And having shit, they thought I was gon' stay away. I gave all my love away, I gave all the drugs away. All these bitches sucked the love out me when a nigga ain't have nothing. I asked God, was I being punished? I asked God, was I being punished? And I'm having shit, they mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. I had to walk, I didn't have a whip. Where I wanna stay, I can pay the rent. They mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. They mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. You can't borrow this, you can't borrow that. Boy, you was here when I was upset. They mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. They mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. They mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. Where I wanna stay, I can pay the rent. They mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. They mad cause I'm up and I'm having shit. You can't borrow this, you can't borrow that. Boy, you was here when I was upset. Ayy, real talk, nigga, I swear to God, nigga. I'm talking about I'm catching Greyhounds out of town, nigga. Gotta use the Uber everywhere the fuck I go. By the time I hop back on the Greyhound, nigga, ain't got no motherfucking money in my pocket. I just went to go see my little girl. Shit crazy, man.
Before we move on to more good guy verbs, let's take another look at how to express whether or not you like something in Spanish. Michelle Thomas taught us to use me gusta to say I like it, and explained that okay, before we move on to
bitch. I run a bankroll T. You know Timmy gang, nigga. Know we got white gifts, Titanic.
Marvelous shade.
Shawty gon' bust down whenever I touch down. What's gon' bust? Now they bust down. Now they bust down.
You know they gon' bust.
They keep from the jump now. You know the rundown.
Feel the right now.
I got it, they got it. Now we bust down.
You know they gon' bust it.
Shawty gon' bust down whenever I touch down.
They gon' touch them.
Now they bust down. Now they bust down.
Check, check.
They keep from the jump now. You know the rundown.
Feel the right now.
I got it, they got it. That's just how we fall around. That's just how we fall around.
Yeah, they say I've been gone for so much now.
They sleeping strong.
Get what we smoking on lunch now. Hold on, yeah, that's a 3-5 in my blood now. Hold on, you snitching, you know that you can't come the fuck round. I throw it to Timmy, you know he gon' touch down. She say she a baddie, you know she a bust down. He say that he ballin', but boy, you so out of bounds. I load up the chopper, he know that he running out.
Shawty gon' bust down whenever I touch down.
What's gon' bust?
Now they bust down. Now they bust down.
You know they gon' bust.
They keep from the jump now. You know the rundown.
Feel the right now.
I got it, they got it. Now we bust down.
You know they gon' bust it.
Shawty gon' bust down whenever I touch down.
They gon' touch them.
Now they bust down. Now they bust down.
Check, check.
They keep from the jump now. You know the rundown.
Feel the right now.
I got it, they got it. That's just how we fall around. That's just how we fall around. This a little back out, bitch. See me your way with a pack out, bitch. Bands on me. I done been to state house quick. I ain't got a front for no bitch. I ain't got a front for no nigga. I be in the hood. I ain't tryna stay in it. Get a fame, yeah, it came with it. Get a fame, yeah, it came with it. You gon' rock till me gang get the seats. You know I'm cool like a breeze on the beach. Little shawty, I'm free. Smooth like leather on seat, that's me. All my niggas gon' eat. Never switched up on the same old me. Never bitched up, hey, I'm the same OG. Yeah, shawty gon' bust down whenever I touch down.
What's gon' bust?
Now they bust down. Now they bust down.
You know they gon' bust.
They keep from the jump now. You know the rundown.
Feel the right now.
I got it, they got it. Now we bust down.
You know they gon' bust.
Watch how I bust down, I got the bands on me. Hey, yeah, that nigga fly. Ooh, watch how I land on him. Ooh, yeah, free all my niggas. Bam, they took the stand on them. Ooh, yeah, I'm in the city, I'm back. Damn, I'm the man, homie. Jaco gon' hit that boy, make him hit it for flat. Yeah, I got a bad hoe, look just like Colin Pratt. I got the bag on me, bout to run up the set. Yeah, I got T-Gang with me and we ain't looking bad.
Yeah, they gon' bust down whenever I touch down. What's gon' bust? Now they bust down. Now they bust down. You know they gon' bust. They keep from the jump now. You know the rundown. Feel the rundown. I got it, they got it. Now we bust down. You know they gon' bust down. They gon' bust down whenever I touch down. They gon' touch me. Now they bust down. Now they bust down. Check, check. They keep from the jump now. You know the rundown. Check, check. I got it, they got it. That job we fall around. That job we fall around.
They no crime for real. Ayo. Tell my mama that I love her. Tell my dog that I'm here. You my dog, not for real. Ayo. I told my mama that I love her. Told my sister I'll be here. If you think you ain't my brother, you my dog, not for real. All I wanted was some loyalty, little shawty, play it fair. I can tell my little just want that bang roll, 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 bang roll. I gotta go and get that bag. I want that now, I can't fold. I was damn near on my hit the streets like the class back at the trap. She looking bad. Get my mama face, I know she feeling sad. Run that check up, Nike boy. Remember what I can't afford. Now they see my drippin', she can't stand me, so I'm drippin' for. Jimmy gone, I'm taking losses. Left and right, been taking more. I love all my niggas, we done made it, and I thank the Lord. Love, it don't cost a thing unless it got a ring on it. I ain't never been in love, but I might got a thing for her. I know she gon' with me, Lil' Shawty got a dream for me. Ain't no capping in my racks. Free slam down the road. I told my mama that I love her. Told my sister I'll be here. If you think you ain't my brother, you my dog, not for real. All I wanted was some loyalty, Lil' Shawty, play it fair. I can tell my little just want that bang roll, 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 bang roll. Told my mama that I love her. I told my mama that I love her. You my dog, not for real. Ayo.
Yeah, hey, I'm feeling awesome. Got it out the mud, really fucking bossin'. Shoe game up, really fucking flossin'. Young nigga up, don't care what it costin'. Don't give a fuck because I'm feeling awesome. Yeah, bitch, yeah, I'm feeling awesome. Yeah, bitch, yeah, I'm feeling awesome. Yeah, bitch, yeah, yeah, bitch, yeah, 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 yeah. You know what you doing, nigga. Stop it. Mad at me, cause I'm poppin'. You know you need to stop it. You just a baby, so I'm gonna rock it. You fell asleep on me, nigga. Stop it. You're putting on the act, nigga. Drop it. Glock 19 with a beam, I cock it. Bad bitch with me, nice lips, I'ma lock it. For real, nigga, stop it. For real, nigga, stop it. Nigga, try to stop this 762, I'll pop this. I'ma take another foreign trip with another foreign bitch. And bitch, don't ask what it cost me. Please don't ask what it cost me. Yeah. Yeah. Ass so fat, nigga really got a woody. Baby, come to my place, that's where you should be. Come and give me face That's really good, see. Can I please see you snap, crack, and pop that pussy? I'm about to pop, block, and drop in that pussy. Niggas acting hard, but they really just pussy. I'm not a killer, but push me. Baby, let me hit last night, good gushy. Now all I can do is dream about that pussy. I really need that pussy. Do anything for that pussy. I'ma be a fiend for that pussy. Baby, let me please have that pussy, 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 that pussy. Pussy.
Damn, Flam Dog.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I'm from a family full of hustling motherfuckers. Bitch. They see us now, know we came from nothing. He talking good, but he won't do nothing. You know where I'm at, so we ain't beefing. And you know it's me, cause I'm always speeding. LPD just slicked me for no reason. Put this bitch in sport and watch me leave him. Mama into it with my auntie Anna. Told my mama, fuck my auntie, she don't matter. Told my wife, fuck them cops, cause they can't catch me. And I think them niggas stupid, cause they tried it. Derek in Detroit, bitch, I'm here too. Text that nigga like, what you tryna do? And he's a bitch, so he did not reply. He used to threaten to call my PO all the time. Bitch, hop out that Durango, 6, 7, 8 chains on. I was just on papers, tether on my ankle. You can't tell me shit now. I ain't gotta do shit now. My sister asked me sit down. My wife told me to calm down, but I'm that same little nigga. Try me, I bust your shit now. 20 racks on me right now. Fucking them all up right now. I'm in Ohio right now. Waiter the only one working. Tipped her 100, she started crying. Fuck with me, bro, start wildin'. I ain't got license, I'm still driving. Huh? Bitch? Said fuck with me, bro, start wildin'. I ain't got license, I'm still driving. Yo. So I called him, right? First thing come out of his mouth was, do you want me to call your PO? Nigga, you ain't know my papers, nigga? Hey, you ain't my brother, you the mama's son, nigga. On everything. Who seen this coming, though? Shout out Sonay, Tommy, Candy, nigga.
All my girls in the club, in your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your style and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at. Girls in the club, in your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your style and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at.
My drink sippers at, get your white cups up. And I'm a baller, so your Jacobs up. Now if you're down with the player, come on, rise with the player. To the grind with the player, spin around for a player. It's Mike D. Corleone and the game all over. Strutting through the club with bops on both shoulders. I'm at the bar getting busy, cause Chrissy, I cop that. Stop it, la mama, the way you pop and drive that. She moving like a snake, no way I could knock that. Wanna roll with a player, then baby, I'm by that. She ain't never seen chinchilla on the floor before. Cadillac, ESV on them stop and goes. See my neck glow, my wrist glow, my hands so heavy. Boss Hog, Corleone, all about that fetty. That's the Remy, give me baby, they got your skin in it grinning. She say, Kylie, you a fool, hell I've been gone for a minute.
All my girls in the club, in your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your style and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at. Girls in the club, in your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your slot and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at.
It's Bamino, the Southside Dawn. Hit licks and dictate this like my name is Sudan. Me and Carleone, about to rep our home. Pull up twin lag truss plus out on chrome. Step in the club, all eyes on us. Know these boys wanna crush with all that ice on us. Gotta feel me, baby, down south so real. IE is what I hold down, y'all better slow down. Big pimpin', 24s dipping. In the Burbo, I got your main girl stripping. Dog, I ain't trippin', just keep the yak coming. We at the bar sloppy, bout to get this thing jumpin'. Got some Henny and some Goose, let my dogs drink something. I'm looking for a Pocahontas yellow bone woman. All my girls in the club, bend your knees, touch your toes. Manola Blanc, high capping in those tight fitting clothes.
All my girls in the club, bend your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your slot and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at. Girls in the club, bend your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your slot and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at.
Boss of the South, respected on both sides. Haters go running hide. I tell the club up real wide. Identify as Mr. 3-2 Fat Domino, governor of the rap game. It ain't no thing to steal ya. I close the door, shut it down, and get it poppin'. Southside still body rockin'. I'm in a drunk knocking, cocking my heat. If it come to that, if you're flexing, it's time used to texting, certified in mic wrecking. Check it, boys, sitting them home, pockets empty. Call me the boss man, cause in it, that pimp me. Raws all up on me, ready to leave the club. They strutting they stuff, I'm ready to get ate up. Large car in the back of the car, I ain't tripping. Jumping a Harley Dave, get naked, girl, start licking. Now I'm flipping, when it's over, I'ma throw the deuce up. Cause you know how I play a dude when I come through the club.
All my girls in the club, bend your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your slot and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at. Girls in the club, bend your knees, touch your toes. Let me put my coin in your slot and pull your hair back. All my G's in the back, popping Chris and Yak. If you a baller and you know it, then let me see where your hands at.
Like a skillet. Playing, we gon' switch a biscuit. I like my cheese there with some grits. All them cases dismissed. The fuck is you saying, lil' ho? I need that fatty, that dough. I love the gang just like Mitch. Ain't stopping till not in my britches. Ain't breaking break none of you bitches. I'm working every day crafting. Please stay with like some macking. Cheese, bitch. Y'all bad for my image. Bad like bad business. Yeah, I'm finna take all the Migos. Man, niggas serve them kilos. Shrimp, fried rice from Kiko's. Say you hang, but we not equal. He did it, he think I know voodoo. Say you love, let me see you get a tattoo. Ain't stand your man, he a rat too. Sitting back while I count these rat food. If you speaking on me, speak facts fool. Name image shit rat is radical. Poppin' shit down like a skillet. Playing, we gon' switch a biscuit. I like my cheese there with some grits. All them cases dismissed. I'm poppin' shit just like a dude. But nigga ain't sending no news. Covering these niggas a move. On the way to the top with the moon. Ain't going back and forth, I need to check. Only headshots, I'm on the neck. AKs, drones, and texts. Y'all niggas be little specs. Going toe-to-toe about my respect. All the cat boy, you ain't did that. On the talk of the town chit-chat. Painted new Royce, wear smack black. Yeah, keep talking, I don't make her feel it. Ain't stopping till I got a couple million. Ain't stopping till I got a couple billion. Grab my nigga home, a bitch, he Brazilian. Keep quiet, that's our business. Cut a nigga off right with the quickness. Can't get in the way of these riches. Oh, me pay up with some interest, yeah. Poppin' shit just like a skillet. Playing, we gon' switch a biscuit. I like my cheese there with some grits. All them cases dismissed. Poppin' shit just like a skillet. Playing, we gon' switch a biscuit. I like my cheese there with some grits. All them cases dismissed.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be
prison on life sentence. But I'm living dreams, it seems we all in it. Gotta give thanks to God, my team winning. Just the first inning, but I'm swinging for the fences. I made it out the trenches with stripes like lieutenants. Back to clear these bitches, throw a banner in the rafters. Close chapters, success is what I'm after. With much laughter and smiles from child's faces. Reflecting on them days locked from lost cases. Minds change, get that bag, hang. Maintain, that means I'm stuck in stagnation. Procrastination, that means I'm finna lose races. And last place ain't the spot for the road to the face. Rockin' fuel to the show, heads up, let's go. I'm here, Cairo.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Ma, with your tender loving touch, you with me on my back, but you love me very much. Provided like a mother and a father in the clutch. I had a hard head, wish I knew growing up. You only wanted good, try to keep me from the hood. Mellow out these demons, I ain't know you was seeing. I wanna change the past, but it turned me to a man. I hope you understand that you made me who I am. Lonely nights locked tight, got my mind right. I put you through a struggle, got that back in eyesight. I know I was your thunder, now I bring you sunlight. Gifted with your love, you made me the dad type. Pops wasn't there, but you say he love right. Only thing you wanted was for me to shine bright. Keep me out of trouble, but I wanted street lights. Street life had a nigga ducking 3 strikes. I'm thankful.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful. Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
To my unborn seed, please believe this world's full of crooked cops and friendly thieves. Enemies really ain't the ones it seems. Had them dreams, but them shits ain't everything. Have faith, cause that'll take you through them gates. Dodge the fake, boy them suckers ain't mistakes. Versace shake the hate and forget the ones who make hate smooths against you. I know they may offend you. You know what I've been through, that bitterness ain't for you. Patience is a virtue, knowledge is your power. King of empire, let your words build towers. Make them chess moves, throw a gambit for them cowards. Solid moves, sour, loud, niggas, cheap sweets. Ship sinks, but real soldiers don't speak. Boy, keep your cool, you will feel it in the heat. Keep them squares from your circle, remain sucker free. You're a king.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Shit. 900.
I'm on, is good. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hit y'all. What's up? It's Bang on Bug, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna report a little bit of hip hop news. I guess I'll start off with the first story. I guess it's it's Drake tests negative for coronavirus despite hanging out with Kevin Durant. And it's Drake tested negative for the COVID-19 during the Instagram live session with his father Dennis Graham. The 6 God revealed he was tested during his self-imposed quarantine, but had good news for his pops. I had to take a test yesterday. Drake told his dad, yeah, I had to do a test, but he came back negative. The test is uncomfortable though. They put the Q-tip all the way inside your thoughts and shit. Well, I guess it's a good story, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got it, but you know, I've been reading other stories about like how people, I guess the most Americans can't even afford the test. And it's I guess it's kind of sad, but it's so many tests, like, you know, that they done ran out. let me hit y'all with another one. It's a New Orleans bounce DJ producer, Black and Mild, dies following coronavirus diagnosis. It's a veteran New Orleans DJ producer, Black and Mild, real name Oliver Stokes Jr., has reportedly passed away shortly after testing positive for the coronavirus. According to NOLA.com, the New Orleans Parish Coroner's Office confirmed Stokes died on Thursday, March 19, at the age of 44. The Go DJs member also worked as the in-school suspension coordinator at Arthur Ashe Charter School in Gentilly since July. He left work with the fever on March 9th and ended up in the Oskner Urgent Care Lakeview facility with a temperature of 102.4 degrees. By March 11th, Stokes had been admitted to University Medical Center. His last Facebook post was pneumonia, not the flu. I guess it's another sad story, but for the all I've been hearing too is like basically you can't like I guess die if you got a strong immune system. So you hear one thing and then you hear something else, but I guess maybe he's been sickly before. So I mean I don't know about that. It's stories. The stories is all over the place. And the next story was Kodak Black. Um, it's a Kodak Black donate school supplies to Florida kids from prison. And Kodak Black has exhibited his mixed feelings about the coronavirus pandemic throughout this week, but now wants to be helping hand to his hometown area schools. The incarcerated tunnel vision lyricist mocked his rap counterpart's lack of work opportunities because of the worldwide COVID-19 scare in his since deleted Instagram post on Wednesday. I know the post, it was basically like, I guess it was basically like mad because he not free and talking shit about like he hoped that it's staying around until he get out. And that's really some hating ass shit right there. I mean, I would never want nobody not be able to feed their family or be able to keep their family with the same lifestyle they had before. So that's definitely some hating ass shit. But it say one day later, his attorney Bradford Cohen told TMZ that Kodak Black will be donating 625 books or 5,000 worth of school supplies from prison to first to fifth grade students in his native Broward County, Florida, to meet the state's reading standards. This comes amid the shutdown of Broward County schools, like many others across the U.S., until at least April 15th because of the Center of Disease Control social distancing requirements to curb the spread of the virus. And I think definitely you got to add more books in the schools, but it's definitely got to be more one-on-one reading. And two, when I was younger too, the one thing that like was required by my mom before we even started school, like we had to learn how to read. So like if you was playing like you forgot a word, she got the bell. So me and my sister, we all knew how to read before we even started the kindergarten. So you definitely want to start all that before school, like ABCs and counting, and it'll put your kids ahead. Cause when I was younger too, they always had those reading groups, and I was always like in the highest reading level and all that. But definitely teach your kids, reading and writing before school. You got to take them those those iPads and phones away and sit down and read to them. That's very important, man. Cause once you get that out the way, school is pretty much easy. Like I pretty much like floated through school like effortless. Like I didn't even try that hard. So, and actually, like my senior year, it was like I think I missed like 20 some days of school, and I still ended up graduating. And it was because I got into like a couple fights actually, and I remember I had skipped school, right, with this guy. Actually, the guy I skipped school with, he ended up later. He got a rape charge on the university. So we skipped school, so we go to like a pizza place, and I'm about to leave this. I'm about to leave his cousin when she went to get the pizza. So I wasn't gonna leave her, but he got so mad. So when we got back to dropping him off, he hit me with a glass bottle actually. So he hit me with a glass bottle like it hit my arm. So he was with his cousin and he was with some other dudes. So I drove off, right. So I waited, so I was like, so I went home, and then I told my folks, she wanted me, my mom wanted me to drive back. She was like, oh, you gonna fight that motherfucker, this and that. So I go back down, and he went down there. So I'm like, so I had to see him at school. So we go back to school, and then I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I want to graduate. And then on the other hand, I'm like, man, fuck that shit, man. I'm about to beat this nigga ass. So I go to my class and I dropped my bag and I went walking through the halls looking for him, right? So I'm walking up the hall and I looked in his classroom and he wasn't in there because my first thing I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick up a desk and just beat the shit out the nigga. So I didn't see him, right? So yeah, I remind you too, like before this even happened, I heard him talking to his homeboy. He was like, "Yeah, man." He said, "You see him right there?" He was like, "Yeah, that nigga. He just don't know. I owe him an ass for him." He said, "You gonna help me jump on him?" And the dude was like, he said, "No, man, I don't want to get suspended." So ain't no rules. I wasn't tripping about that. So I see him walking up the hall, and he passed me. So I ran up behind him on some dirty shit because he was about to do some dirty shit. So he hit me with a glass bottle. So fuck it, I'm gonna be dirty too. So I hit him. I knocked him down. I hit him in the head about 3-4 times. We hopped up. You know what I'm saying? I'm squaring off with him. He's standing there, so I'm thinking he gonna swing. So he never swung. So I rushed him again, threw him down. Like I hit him about 3 or 4 more times, right? So he hop up, and then after somebody came and like got between us, he started trying to act like he wanted to fight when somebody came in front of us. He was like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna get you," and all this. He pushing the teacher back. So they sent me to the office, and when he was going to the bus, he actually seen me standing by myself. Like he could have got me then, but he didn't. He seen me. He looked in my eyes, and he got on the bus, right? So I go to the crib. That's when I had braids. So my sister was braiding my hair. So my mom used to she was like she never worked, so she'll be at home all the time. She just happened to look out the window. So she so happened to look out the window. He hops out a Honda, which he used to be with his homeboy, and he busted the front windshield. So I ran out the house behind the car or whatever, and they took off, and I ended up seeing another dude in the neighborhood, and I was like, yeah, you know what, Gabe at, because I knew he used to be around the neighborhood. So he was like, yeah, man, he be around the corner with so and so. So I'm like, word. I didn't go around there or nothing. So like my mom, she called the police. They pressed charges on them. They end up going to court. So they went to court months later. So after they went to court, he came back to school and he was like, I seen him. We had been seeing each other, but he said something. He said, oh, bitch ass nigga. So I ran up on him. I beat his ass again. So they sent me to the office, and I got sent to an alternative school my senior year, and I finished out over there. But yeah, I ended up missing like 20 some days, man, fighting. Then when I went to the alternative school, I ended up fighting over there too. I think I got suspended for a few days, but they let me walk, man. I finished up. But it was always something with me, even though I'm the type of person I don't even really say much. I don't know. It's like somebody always wanted to try me, so I had to give them what they asking for. What else we gonna talk about? I mean that's pretty much too, like on the job too. I kind of experienced that to where like when somebody say something to me, my thing too, like I always would say like, cause when I was little, right, I remember I was sitting at the Boys and Girls Club, and like this guy, he was picking on me. He probably was like a couple years older, so he was talking shit, and I was like, I said, nigga, I said, yo mama, nigga. I ain't think nothing of it. So when I turned around, I'm playing the game, this nigga hit me like the hardest he could. It didn't hurt though. He hit me like in the side of my face. We just started wrestling against the wall and all this. And that's why I always say yo mama, because I be thinking somebody gonna like turn up. That's why I always say it. So that's something I still do now. Like that, I always try to push your buttons because I ain't gonna hit you first. I always try to say something crazy to make you swing. And if you swing, I'm coming on with it too. Yeah, man. I guess yeah. So I'm gonna be back next week, and I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go ahead and get I don't know. I definitely gotta pick another co-host. I'm not sure if the other one gonna show up again, but I'm definitely going to try to pick somebody else. So hopefully somebody show up in this motherfucker. So hopefully I have a co-host, man, to where like they doing like the current events, and of course I'm explaining probably explaining my week or something that I got going on, and I'm probably gonna do like a segment too about like some health type of stuff, like. And another thing too, like blood pressure. That's another thing. Like even teenagers be dealing with that. So you definitely want to get that straightened out, like by drinking water. Like it's something called water therapy too. Like you can drink 2 bottles of water when you wake up in the morning, and wait 45 minutes before you brush your teeth. Eat a drink, and it'll lower your blood pressure. And something I do to keep my shit down, I actually do like 1,000 push-ups a week, like Saturday and Tuesday, like my off days doing it. But I do 100 when I wake up, 100 before I go to bed, 5 days a week to keep my shit down. So I guess as a black man too, it's like you be under stress anyway, so it's gonna run in your family. So the younger you are, to make sure you get them physicals too, because a lot of people don't even have to get physical. So make sure you always go get a physical every couple years and keep yourself checked out. But yeah, I guess this gonna be my day. The show is no pressure, and the theme of that is like being yourself and let the chips fall where they may. So it's no pressure being yourself, man. You don't have to try to fit in with nobody. That's the best thing to do, even if you gotta hang by yourself for years or whatever. Like be by yourself, let people gravitate towards you. So that's what you gotta do. I'm gonna be here Saturday 6 to 8. Literally, it's no pressure. That's the show. So make sure y'all tune in next week, man. So it's definitely gonna be a better show next week. But I'm out. Bang 'em Bug. It's BANGEMBUGG on Instagram. Follow me. Check out my YouTube video, Make It Bounces at 500K. So like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to get that shit to 1 million. And fuck with me, man. See y'all next week.
Man, y'all know what's happening, bitch. Guapo from the back end.
See, I'm on the go, see, I gotta get it. No, I can't let them know me on my pivot. Time flying and they say on the ticket. They say on the ticket. Niggas watching, but they already know. Quick to run up, pop it, let it blow. Shooters with me and they all on go. And they all on go. See, I'm on the go, see, I gotta get it. No, I can't let them know me on my pivot. Time flying and they say on the ticket. They say on the ticket. Niggas watching, but they already 9, they still patrolling. I be with them youngins. Pull up out, we might pull a kick though. They come to your front door. Bullets come at you, ain't nowhere to run, bro. Say little nigga, go get bent. Bet he gon' flip 'em and bag 'em. No, I can't tell you my feelings. Why? Cause they protected by magnums.
Niggas be talking, I bag 'em. Tell the money that you talking, I had it. Make me pull up and out back get the blasting. Get the jumping like it's a gymnastic.
See, I'm on the go, see, I gotta get it. No, I can't let them numb me on my piggy. Time flying and they say on the ticket. They say on the ticket. Niggas watching, but they already know. Quick to run up, pop it, let it blow. Shooters with me and they all on go. And they all on go. See, I'm on the go, see, I gotta get it. No, I can't let them numb me on my piggy. Time flying and they say on the ticket. They say on the ticket. Niggas watching, but they already know. Quick to run up, pop it, let it blow. Shooters with me and they all on go. And they all on go.
Don't call my phone talking about nothing. Only call me when you talking blue hundreds. I'm bitchy guap, I turn nothing to something. Run up them bands, then I flick up the country. Da Vinci on me, mix with dirt, take a bomb. Stick dick in the stomach, get nut in a bundle. Home up the crazy, you ain't getting nothing. Youngins go crazy, they slam for nothing. Bitch, I'm the ticket, don't ask me no question. If I up this glob, best believe I'm a bust. Cup on like what happened, them niggas was mugging. Niggas that hate, but they bitches, they love it. Don't step in that water, it's deep in this puddle. Just want some head, babe, I don't wanna cuddle. Stay down till I come on the walk in the bubble. Just sign with the cam, let them niggas in trouble.
See, I'm on the go, see, I gotta get it. No, I can't let them numb me on my piggy. Time flying and they say on the ticket. They say on the ticket. Niggas watching, but they already know. Quick to run up, pop it, let it blow. Shooters with me and they all on go. And they all on go. See, I'm on the go, see, I gotta get it. No, I can't let them numb me on my piggy. Time flying and they say on the ticket. They say on the ticket. Niggas watching, but they already know. Quick to run up, pop it, let it blow. Shooters with me and they all on go. And they all on go.
I feel the pass on my own. I do this shit on my own. On my own.
You know, I was one of the real ones. Sitting here to tell you,
I'ma get rich on my own.
Never give up. Everything's a test. And if you want God's souls, my nigga, stand up. You fight the hardest battles, and we overcome.
I'ma get rich on my own.
Came in this motherfucker by myself, I'ma leave out this motherfucker by myself. I don't follow nothing but the money gon' lead a nigga to the wealth. Bitches can keep your problems to yourself. Niggas can pillow talk to someone else. I get it straight out the mud, the savage way, baby, I don't need your motherfucking help. I kinda rest on my own. I flip them past on my own. I do this shit on my own. I'ma get rich on my own. I do this shit on my own. I kinda rest on my own. I flip them past on my own. Nigga, I do all that shit on my own. Okay, you stay here live by my loneliness. Need a nigga telling on me. Nowadays nigga fake kicking, prosthetic legging like they really your homie. Real nigga reckon, not real nigga. So if you say you real, you really phony. Can't count a few niggas, cut them off. I don't play the radio when it's Sony. Bitches see niggas say how you a Bentley, but you don't even drive a Bentley. Bitch, I'm a king and I believe in God, so watch me some shit to existence. Mama say most of these bitches is foreign, so get in love, some resistance. Even enough to know the nigga alright, so I pay nigga from a distance. Get back, I push your shit back where you barber, you gon' need a Beijing. I grew up misunderstood like the car, I know the basic nigga hate me. They say cleanliness is godliness and I'm a blessing, baby, I'ma stay clean. Now once have I gave up, I was about to give up, but I just had to keep my faith king. I was fighting all of these demons and realized they didn't come from negativity. I used to travel alone in that dark to keep my proximity. All of these bitches try to win my heart, little bitches wasting too much energy. The nigga that took all your partner was smoke up your weed and turn into your enemy. Came in this motherfucker by myself, I'ma leave out this motherfucker by myself. I do not follow nothing but the money gon' lead a nigga to the wealth. Bitches can keep your problems to yourself, niggas can pillow talk to someone else. I get it straight out the mud, the savage way, baby, I don't need some motherfucking help.
I do this shit on my own. I feel them pass on my own. I do this shit on my own. I'ma get rich on my own. I feel them pass on my own. I got this stash on my own. I do this shit on my own. I'ma get rich on my own.
Shooting dice in the back street. Too much talking if you ask me. You don't gotta believe me, actually. When you Snapchat me, if you ask me. You do this shit on your own, cause he don't do shit on his own. He keep that shit on the side of him. I know where he keep in the crown.
Listen, these bitches, they really be snitches. They be worse than the enemy. Niggas is worse than the hoe. They ain't it told. They ain't nothing, they pretend to me. I be gone, I be zone. Zone to the moon. You were there, but I'm gone. Bitch, couldn't leave me alone.
Kissing this motherfucker by myself, I'ma leave out this motherfucker
motherfucker by myself. I do not follow nothing but the money. The money gon' lead a nigga to the wealth. Bitches can keep your problems to yourself. Niggas can pillow talk to someone else. I get it straight out the mud. Sell this way, baby. I don't need your motherfucking help. I do this shit on my own. I feel it on pass on my own. I do this shit on my own. I'ma get rich on my own.
Bands. Bitch, I get bands. I get bands. Bitch, I get bands. Bands, bands, bands. Bitches, bands, 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 bands. I get bands. 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 Bands, bands, bands. Bands, bands, bands. Bands, I get bands. Bands, bands, bands. 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 I get bands. Bands, bands, bands.
I put on for the city, nigga. Yeah, you see it, Justin. Copyright my own shit. I own everything, Buster. Ain't no touching me, nigga. Yeah, you cannot go against me. Yeah, on everything, nigga. Yeah, everything we legitimate. Yeah, we LLC. Fuck going incorporated. My niggas be overrated. My nigga is so impatient. Keep the money coming, so you know they stay inspirated. Popping bottles, nigga, make it rain. #1, who money got the guns? U.S. Treasury when we wanna secure the funds. We got all the luxury, we got all the damn cars. We fuck all the models, nigga. We hang with the damn stars. We here at the top, we here. This what you niggas call it. So how the fuck niggas lonely when niggas run niggas ballin'? See how these niggas do you, so don't let the money fool you. And don't let these crackers trick you with rules that'll try to screw you. We hit right game treasury, we got it poppin' now. We control what goes in and out. We the big dog that's in the house. But look at all the exotic features and all of the newest bread. When you ask for a Coca-Cola, those shit come up in the can. We get bands, 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 bands. We get bands, 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 bands.
On my road to rich, man, them folks tried to stop me, man. Nah, I mean, tried to box me in and all, man.
Where I come from?
Yeah, what? Back against the wall, now I came out fighting though.
Boy, they tried to stop me. Boy, they tried to stop me. Couldn't do nothing about the boys, so they sent the boys about me. I was trapping today. I was trapping like a hobby. Couldn't do nothing about the kids, so they sent the boys about me. They ain't had nothing else to do but to fuck with the kid. I was trapping like a fool, like what the fuck to do? Who the fuck in the world could stop me? They couldn't do nothing about it. Extra whole with the count about me. They couldn't do nothing about it. Yeah, they had a nigga fucked up. I was down for a minute, found the hundreds on my hands. I began to smoke the powder midget. I was doing something in the trap with the cocaine. I was stripping. Ain't no fucking with the boy. I was trying to fucking get it. What his work? He was gone. My whole family locked up. I was the only nigga out, but I was still getting it up. I was trapping by myself, but I tried my luck with funds. I was whole rooting for me. I was still getting bad.